Blueberries are often called the king of superfoods. We buy them for brain health. We buy them for glowing skin. And we buy them to fight the aging process. They are essentially nature's candy, packed with medicine. But let's be honest, fresh blueberries are not cheap. You are paying a premium price for premium health benefits. But what if I told you that you might be wasting your money? What if I told you that by pairing them with common breakfast foods, you are essentially throwing those health benefits into the trash? It sounds crazy, but nutrition isn't just about what you eat. It is about what your body actually absorbs. This is a concept called bioavailability. And unfortunately, 3 of the most popular foods people eat with blueberries actually block their absorption. If you have been eating blueberries to lower inflammation or boost your memory, you need to watch this. In the next 15 minutes, we are going to explore the science of nutrient blocking. We will reveal the 3 specific foods you must avoid combining with berries. And most importantly, we will show you the golden combination. This is the correct way to eat them to unlock 100% of their power. Welcome to the guide on how to eat smarter. Section 1. The science of the blue gem. Before we reveal the foods to avoid, we have to understand what makes blueberries so special. Whatever you do, don't underestimate this tiny fruit. The magic lies in the deep blue skin. That color comes from a compound called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants. Imagine your body is constantly under attack from rust. In biological terms, we call this oxidative stress. It damages your cells, ages your skin, and harms your brain. Antioxidants are the shield. They sacrifice themselves to protect your cells. Blueberries have one of the highest antioxidant levels of all common fruits and vegetables. However, these antioxidants are very sensitive. They are like fragile packages being delivered to your cells. If they get damaged or bound up in your stomach before they reach your bloodstream, they become useless. And this is where most people go wrong. We tend to eat blueberries based on taste, not chemistry. We mix them with ingredients that chemically bind to these antioxidants. When this happens, the package is locked shut. Your body cannot open it, and it passes right through your system. Let's look at the first, and most common, offender. Food number 1. The dairy problem. The number 1 food to never eat with blueberries is dairy. Yes, I am talking about milk, cream, and even yogurt. I know this is shocking. Blueberries and cream is a classic dessert. A berry smoothie with cow's milk is a morning staple. And a yogurt parfait looks like the picture of health. But science tells a different story. The problem isn't the fat in the milk. The problem is a specific protein found in dairy called casein. Casein is a unique protein structure that loves to bind with things. Specifically, it loves to bind with polyphenols, the antioxidants in tea and berries. When you eat a blueberry, you want the antioxidants to enter your bloodstream. But when you drink milk with it, the casein surrounds the antioxidants. It wraps around them like a cage. This creates a molecule that is simply too large for your body to absorb. Don't just take my word for it. A study published in 2009 looked exactly at this reaction. Researchers gave volunteers blueberries with water, and another group blueberries with milk. They then tested the antioxidant levels in their blood. The result was significant. The group that drank milk had significantly lower levels of antioxidants in their system. The milk didn't make the blueberries toxic, but it did neutralize their power. You are essentially eating the calories and the sugar, but losing the medicine. This applies to skim milk, whole milk, and most dairy cheeses. So, does this mean you can never have a creamy smoothie again? Absolutely not. We just need to swap the protein source. This reaction is specific to dairy protein. It does not happen with plant-based proteins. Almond milk, oat milk, and coconut yogurt are perfectly safe. They do not contain casein. So, if you want that creamy texture without the nutrient blocking, simply make the switch to plant-based dairy. Your body will thank you for it. Section 2. The mechanism of absorption. To really understand why this matters, we need to talk about your gut. Your digestive system is a complex chemical laboratory. It is constantly sorting, breaking down, and absorbing. When you eat superfoods, you are trying to give your gut specific tools to heal the body. But your gut has a limit on how much work it can do. When you combine conflicting foods, you create traffic jams in digestion. This leads us to the second dangerous combination. This one is less about blocking and more about canceling out. It is about the metabolic war between healing and harming. Food number 2. The sugar trap. The second food to never combine with blueberries is refined sugar and high glycemic carbs. This includes blueberry muffins, pancakes with syrup, and sugary jams. This is a trap many people fall into. We think that because there are blueberries in the muffin is healthy. But we have to look at what the blueberries are fighting against. One of the primary reasons we eat berries is to lower inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of almost every modern disease. Blueberries are anti-inflammatory. Refined sugar, on the other hand, is highly inflammatory. When you eat a massive amount of sugar, your insulin spikes. This creates immediate oxidative stress in the body. It triggers the exact problem the blueberries are trying to solve. By eating them together, you are creating a zero-sum game. The blueberries have to use up all their antioxidant power just to neutralize the damage from the sugar you ate with them. You aren't getting ahead, you are just doing damage control. Furthermore, high sugar intake can damage the gut lining. A healthy gut lining is required to absorb the nutrients from the fruit. If your gut is inflamed from sugar and processed flour, you absorb fewer nutrients overall. So, that blueberry pie or that sugary cobbler, enjoy it as a treat, but do not consider it a health food. The sugar has likely negated the benefits of the fruit. Ideally, you want to keep the glycemic index of your meal low. This allows the berries to work on repairing existing damage in your body, rather than fixing the mess made by your breakfast. Instead of sugar, pair blueberries with slow-digesting fibers. Oatmeal is a great example. Chia seeds are even better. These foods stabilize your blood sugar, giving the antioxidants a clear path to do their job. Section 3. The importance of timing. We have covered blocking proteins and inflammatory sugars. But the third food is tricky because it involves essential minerals. Sometimes, two healthy foods just don't get along. They compete for the same pathways in the body. Or, they chemically react in a way that creates a magnet effect. This brings us to our third category. This is crucial for anyone suffering from low energy or anemia. Food number 3. Iron-rich meals. The third food to avoid pairing with blueberries is heavy, iron-rich meats or supplements. This includes red meat, organ meats, and even spinach salads if you are eating them for iron. Here is the science. Blueberries contain a compound called tannins. You might have heard of tannins in red wine or tea. They are also a type of polyphenol. While tannins are healthy, They are also what scientists call chelators. A chelator is a substance that binds to metal ions. In your digestion, tannins act like a magnet for iron. If you eat a steak rich in iron, and follow it up with a bowl of blueberries, the tannins bind to the iron. This prevents your body from absorbing the iron. This is a double-edged sword. You lose the benefit of the iron, and you use up the benefit of the blueberry. For someone with healthy iron levels, this isn't a huge crisis. But for millions of people dealing with anemia or low energy, this is a major mistake. You might be eating the perfect diet, but the timing is wrong. You are accidentally neutralizing your minerals. The solution here is simple. It comes down to the clock. You do not have to stop eating meat or berries. You just need to space them out. Nutritionists recommend a gap of about 2 hours. If you have a burger for lunch, wait 2 hours before having berries as a snack. This gives your stomach enough time to process and absorb the iron first. Once that process is clear, the blueberries can enter the system without interference. Section 4. The golden combination. So, we have spent a lot of time talking about what not to do. We know to avoid dairy milk. We know to avoid high sugar. And we know to separate them from heavy meat meals. But how should you eat them? How do we take this superfood and make it even more powerful? To unlock the full potential of blueberries, you need a partner. You need a golden combination. That partner is healthy fats. Specifically, walnuts, avocado, or chia seeds. Here is why this works. While many berry nutrients are water-soluble, your body processes them better when digestion is slowed down. Healthy fats slow down gastric emptying. They allow the food to stay in your digestive tract a little longer. This gives your small intestine more time to absorb every microgram of nutrition. Furthermore, research suggests that combining polyphenols with omega-3 fatty acids creates a synergy. Walnuts are rich in omega-3s. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins. Together, they are the ultimate brain food. They work together to reduce neuroinflammation. This is the breakfast of champions. Imagine a bowl of oatmeal, made with water or almond milk, topped with a cup of wild blueberries, and sprinkled with a handful of crushed walnuts. This meal has no blockers. It has no inflammatory sugar. And it has the healthy fats needed to optimize absorption. Section 5. Summary and challenge. Let's recap what we have learned today. Blueberries are an investment in your health. Don't let that investment go to waste. If you have been putting them in cow's milk smoothies, try switching to almond or oat milk for a week. See if you notice a difference in your energy or digestion. If you have been baking them into sugary muffins, try eating them raw with nuts instead. Heat can also degrade some vitamins, so raw is always better. And if you are taking iron supplements, keep your berries for a separate time of day. Nutrition is complex, but small changes yield big results. It's not just about eating good food. It's about eating food correctly. We want you to get every bit of value out of your diet. Start practicing these combinations tomorrow morning. Your body, your brain, and your wallet will thank you. If you found this information helpful, you are going to love our next video. We are going to dive into the vegetables that actually become toxic when you eat them raw. You might be surprised by what is in your salad. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Health is a journey, and we are here to help you navigate it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.